This is Josh Rackless today.
Oh, we're recording?
Yeah.
No microphone?
The microphone goes in the phone, so I could be doing this back and forth, but I figured this is fine.
Okay, sure.
This is the old school way that I used to do it.
Okay.
All right, so welcome to, this is Josh Rackless today. Or should I do it with this thing? Well, this way we can talk about it, whatever. I am here with Ami Greener, in amazing Cove. We're in Washington, D.C., and it's a co-op working space here that you told me about, and I got a free day pass as a what do you call it? Beginning first time guest, yeah. And so Ami runs a travel company called Greener Travel. We're just going to do something quick because I have to go to the airport, and he's got stuff to do as well. But Purim, I know. I would stay tonight for Purim, but there's no morning flights tomorrow. I got an audition tomorrow, but I gotta come back to DC. Oh man,
DC's amazing. I mean, especially when it's up cold. It's so cold up by you guys.
Yeah, it was cold earlier this week. I came in for APAC, the Israel lobby conference or whatever, and it's like summer outside today. That's why I'm wearing. I took off my jacket and my hoodie, and now you can see how fat I am. I gotta lose 10 pounds. It's been a bad month. But look, you've got free tea here at Cove. And you come here and work. And so, what was your quick elevator pitch on your travel company?
Well, my travel company is if you want a trip that's adventurous,
I do.
That's sustainable,
yeah,
that's off the beaten path, and that you have someone that takes care of everything on your trip. So you're not, getting worried about where you're going tonight, what activities you're going to do. So what I do at Greener Travel is I plan itineraries, fun itineraries for everyone, but my passion is taking Jewish young professional trips to Costa Rica and Alaska, and I've been doing that for the past 6 years.
And so does a Jewish young professional, does that imply singles, or is it always singles?
It usually implies singles. Like once or twice we've had a woman that was married, but the husband's like deployed somewhere, and she just didn't feel safe.
So she wanted to,
and she
have
wanted
some
to,
fun when the husband's away.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Her ring was there, and she let everyone know she's there, but like I would say 99% exactly of the people that come are singles and single looking to mingle, but the important thing is we all have fun, and it's not like you're going to some happy hour like we were the other night. You meet for 2 hours, you're not really sure. This is like what I like is we actually form a community. So we start on everyone lands on Friday, for example, Costa Rica and Alaska. So we kind of start with the Shabbat. They're kind of icebreakers. People are getting to know each other. But then we have a week full of adventures.
Yeah.
Like we're like rafting, and we're all rafting together, we're ziplining, we're helping each other, we're going to the beach, we're making chocolate together in the jungle. Wow. All these fun adventures, it actually makes this kind of community and friendships that are really lifelong. Like now, 4 or 5 years after some of the trips, some of these people are still in touch. They're meeting all the time. Sometimes they invite me, sometimes not. And couples are formed as well, ad hoc, but as well as longer lasting.
Wow.
So that's the thing. It's a fun thing, learning about local Jewish community, having fun together, and meeting great people.
Yeah, it sounds good. So it's in Costa Rica.
Alaska, we've done a few weeks ago, we did in Maine, a dog sledding trip.
Oh, exotic Maine.
Well, Maine is exotic if you live here in DC.
I'm just kidding.
And we've done some canoe trips as well, closer long weekend trips with Rabbi Howard Cohen. He's a wilderness rabbi. So I would try to combine, because a lot of people go on canoe trips, but we go canoe trips, and our guide, the wilderness guide, and our spiritual guide is a rabbi that comes with. So those are kind of trips I'm looking for when I do my Jewish trips.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And I don't know, what's something funny I can ask you? This is like a business video, so I can't really get it.
You ask about funny things that happen on our trip,
Is there anything funny that's happened on your trip?
I mean, we had a memorable experience. We took, and this is one of the things that we do in Costa Rica. It is an experience where we go to this village called Tortuguero, right? Okay. It's the place of the turtle, and it's actually the largest, I think, in the world, definitely in this hemisphere, nesting area of the green turtle, which was on the verge of extinction, 40 years ago, and then they manage this area in Costa Rica, and the green turtle is loyal. So the beach where it's hatched will actually come back the female later on to lay her eggs.
Nice.
So since the 70s, the population is growing. We go there at night, we see these turtles, and you can only get there by boat or plane. So of course we go by boat. And since there's a river boat going through these amazing canals, if you've seen any of those movies of Vietnam, it kind of looks like that without the snipers.
Yeah.
So like these jungle canals, and it's amazing. It's It's a national park, Tortuguero, and on the way out we take a 4-hour ride along this long canal, parallel to the coast, and then there's a small, maybe half a mile area where we have to go out of the canal to the open ocean. Open ocean with a long riverboat, and they're tiny, gentle waves. But we were on it, we got this on video, and then, it was tiny, and then there was a wave which is a bit less gentle.
Yeah.
And suddenly, we have this all on video, suddenly, like, everyone gets, poof, splashed.
Oh, nice.
It's everyone's laughing, no one got hurt, of course. We had to, I'll be able to do laundry later on, I got a lot of wet clothes, and that's part of the experience. So it's not like sterile, we're not like on a tour bus all day.
No, it's not
we
like
travel
Disney
for that, right.
World, yeah.
Right, we're traveling
Serious stuff.
and that's part of the fun.
And I took psychology, and I know that they've done experiments showing that when if you walk across a dangerous bridge or something, it raises your autonomic arousal level, and then you might attribute that to if there's a woman around, you might be more attracted or more willing to ask her out. So maybe with the danger on the boats, people kind of get, like, oh, their heart's pumping, they want to,
But I know, I've definitely seen this, and I've seen people connecting, because again, we're together all day.
Oh yeah.
And not just romantic, also kind of friend, and you get to learn about each other, and people help each other. So like, we're going on a hike, and we do a hike in the jungle, and someone's a bit slower, so everyone kind of helps them out. So it becomes, or jumping down a waterfall, people are, okay, no, you can do it, you can jump, we're down here. And
have you ever, is it like Survivor? Have you ever decided, we're short on food, we got to kill one of the members, and then you eat them? Like, is there any been just somebody who's holding back the group? You're you're too slow. You look juicy.
It's not that. We do, some places we do look for, we do parts of the tour with an expert. We actually go and learn about the bounty that the rainforest holds that we can actually pick and eat. Very dangerous, because there's certain things in the jungle that are extremely dangerous. It's always good to go with an expert, but something crossed my mind that, hey, you have that show Survivor.
Yeah.
And what if I combine a trip and I do this kind of thing, every day we vote someone else off, and we bring people there, and each one represents a different, corner of the Jewish world. So we'll have, the Israeli Aus, the ultra-Orthodox, the Jewish American princess, and all these stereotypes.
Yeah.
And then we find sponsors, of course, and we do a show.
Oh,
and see how they all get together, because it would be a lot of fun. Like, one guy's about to kosher, one guy. It's just something that crossed my mind, of course, but no one is voted off, and no one is even on our trips. I don't know why we're talking about that.
That's too bad. No, but I like the idea of a show called Kick Off the Jew or something. I think that'd be
Kick Off the Jew? No, we're all Jewish, but see how everyone gets along. To do this, not even vote people off, but to have people from everywhere, to have a Russian Jew, a Canadian, whatever, and see how we all get along together in this adventure.
No, I understand. Kick off a specific Jew. People just want to see, they don't care. If they're all Jews, you get to see one kicked off every day. It's exciting. Okay, well that's great. So, but nobody dies on your trips. That's also good. And it's great. So that's greener travel, and it's fortunate that you're doing environmental trips and your name happens to be Greener.
Yeah, well here's the thing. It was Gruner when they arrived in Ellis Island.
Gruner.
Gruner,
Yeah.
Austro-Hungarian. They said, you guys are greenhorns, you guys are new here. It's America, you're greener. And so then greener travel, I could have done everything. You Google online, there's greener trash, greener adventures, so on.
Yeah.
So greener travel. I really hope, Josh, that you join our trip in August as well.
Well, that's the thing. That's how I know you. I'm not sure how I got on your mailing list or whatever, but for a couple of years, maybe from Tribe Fest, but you've been emailing me every trip. You got to come. You got to come. I'm always like, I got my vacation time. Should I use the week in Costa Rica? I got to be in LA. I'm trying to get famous. But I've just left my job, and now there's really no excuse. Look at me, I'm just screwing around in DC right now, So I'd love to come. I could vlog about it. This could be the first video in a series about greener travels, and then it could be what's that word? The Blair Witch Project, if I get killed on the trip, it'll be my last video. They'll find the camera, and you can play it.
Well, more to our life is Grizzly Man. That's actually in real life. You've seen that movie.
Who? What?
Grizzly Man.
Oh yeah, because it's the guy that does get eaten by the bear or something. All right, well, hopefully it's not that. Maybe it'll be my last video before I meet my wife. It's like, oh my God, that woman there in the jungle.
We're on the group, who knows?
I don't mean in the jungle. I just
we actually have people coming from Montreal, I think, and Toronto in this trip, so who knows?
Oh, okay. All right.
And,
Yeah, that's exciting. All right, so sign up for greener travel. You do always wear a green shirt as well?
I try.
Iran nuclear facilities, is that the
This is a shirt from Tel Aviv. It's actually dark black humor. It says Iran nuclear facility staff.
Oh, I get it.
And people wear this around in Israel. But no, if we had more time to plan, I would have, for the Jewish. I was last year in the Jewish week, and I got my whole jungle get up and stood out in the middle of DC, and I got a nice picture of me
in the paper.
Yeah, in the Jewish week. I was like, you should know this guy, and yeah, I didn't get many, a lot of calls from women right after that. But
No, yeah.
I'm still there if you Google it. So.
All right. Good.
Anyhow, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much, and sign up for the travel, and maybe I'll see you, and I can interview you on the trip in Costa Rica in August.
And we'll put the link right down here.
All right. Yes. Click on this.
That was Josh Rackless today. Now click to subscribe and follow this, so you don't miss a moment of Josh Rackless.